What's going on, everyone? In today's video we're going to be replacing the transmission fluid in this Jetta. The reason I'm replacing it is because it's around the service time for the transmission fluid and it is feeling a little bit notchy and kind of hard to get into some gears, which are all symptoms of bad transmission or old transmission fluid. Now it is out for delivery, so it should be here in a few hours, but we'll see. You never know. Shipping is weird these days. Got the car up on the ramps. See, we might have to take this cover off. I'm not sure yet. Find out. All right, I got the tool. It's a 17mm hex from AutoZone. And where'd it go? Well, how'd I lose it? Oh, right here. That's the drain plug. And the fill plug is right there. We want to take the fill plug out first in case the drain plug doesn't come out. In case it was stuck and we take the drain plug out, then all the fluid's out, and we can't get the fill plug unplugged. That would suck. So let's get to this first. Okay. Set you down here. Hopefully you can see it. And see if I can sneak this in here. It'll be tricky with this line. Well, how's that supposed to work? Oh, goodness. I'm probably gonna have to take this cover off so I can get an extension on it. That might work. Oh, gosh. Tool's too long, I guess. Oh, there's dirt in this. Nope, that's short. Great. It's the only one AutoZone had. That's an issue. Unless I can find a wrench that's skinny. I doubt we have one. I'll be back. Okay, before I go taking this cover off, because that's annoying, I'm going to see if I can get a wrench to go on the end of the socket sticking out. See how that goes. So I'm going to put this in like so. And see if I can grab onto this. Yes, I can. Question is, can I get it off? Maybe. Well, I'm lifting myself off the ground. Yeah, that's definitely loosening it. I need a pipe or something. Oh, there it goes. Jeez. Almost dropped the wrench on you. Here's the plug. Clean it off before I stick it back in there. It's the filler. And I'll get a pan so we can do the drain. Get my lovely drain pan here. Yummy. This one I can actually use the wrench on, or the socket, so that'll be easier. Well, I can't get an angle of the actual plug, but you can see the fluid falling out. Jeez. Now I gotta try and unplug it without getting the juice on me. Oh, I didn't get it all the way. It's gonna be tricky. It's probably hot. Well, that's not bad. Phew. Transmission fluid for manual transmissions. Well, I guess it's grease. It smells so bad. It's like differential grease. How am I supposed to do this? Plug's still in there. Oh. There it is. Oh, it splashed everywhere. Jeez. All over my arm. Look at this. Man, it smells so bad. Here's the little plug. Well, it's nice and clear. Hey. Okay then. I need to clean up. Okay, I got this all cleaned up with brake clean. Now I heard you're supposed to put a little strand of that white sealer tape on it. I forget what it's called at the moment. I'll find it. And just put it on the threads. Just in case if it decides it wants to leak, it won't because that's there. So I'm gonna put some of that on it and then we'll put it back in. I remember the name, Teflon tape. Okay, let's put this in now. Now you can take a good look at my giant mess. Really? Okay, so plug this back up. And these aren't supposed to be very tight, so don't go Zeusing it down. Just needs to be Guten tight. That should be good. Looks like it's right at the line where it was before. Call that good. Clean it up a little bit. It's a little nasty. And then we'll fill it. Here's our old stuff. That was not in it. That was in the pan already. So yeah, now let's add some. I ended up going to the local Tractor Supply and getting this, $6 for 10 feet. Then I can route it down through the engine bay and into the transmission, cut it to length, and this is pretty small. I didn't want to get it too big. Also, this was like the biggest one they had until like a full inch. So I'm gonna see if this, oh yeah, I'll be able to cut a hole in a cap or drill a hole and then squeeze that in there, and then it'll be like a funnel. Be perfect. All right, we got it going down in there. Gotta cut that to length. And then underneath there, underneath here, I've got it right. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Right here, it'll go perfectly right into there. Just gotta take the tape off. I didn't want it to get filled with dirt. Alright, I'll do that, and then I need to cut this and see if I can get it in that cap. I'm going to start out with this size drill bit. I don't know how I'm going to squeeze this in here, I guess. Well, that's too small, plus it's all messy. So instead of getting the next size drill bit, 'cause I think it's going to be too big, I'm just going to keep running it and like pushing it around to see if it'll make it bigger. Okay, I got it just right to where it'll slip in like this. Now I got to put it on the actual tube and see what I can put on here so it doesn't leak. So I decided to hot glue it. Should hold up well, I guess. And I made sure to blow this out with the air compressor and wipe it down to make sure there's nothing in there, since that's going right into the transmission. So there's that. Now I gotta feed it back through there, which kind of sucked because it's bendy. And then we start filling it up. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Gonna untape this, go right there. Feed this in, oh, just like that. I'm gonna set you down here so you can watch for leaks while I pour it in the top. Now I'm gonna start filling it, except you are kind of in the line of fire. Well, I'll only put one quart in and see where we're at. Just poured some in. Let's see how it looks down here. Oh yeah, well, that's just fine. One bottle, empty. Now let's get another one, and this time I'll get you an angle from up here so you can see both sides. Okay, here's the other angle. I'm gonna get the second quart and see. The only issue is I was watching you on my watch to see if I could see any leaks, but I can't do that now since you're up here. So I'm gonna put the second one in and just be constantly checking. Start pouring. Looks cool. Looks like the hot glue worked. It's not leaking. Keep going. Hear that car in the background? Check it down here. Oh, she's thirsty. Time for the other one. Got it. Didn't sound good. Really shouldn't take much more than what I already put in there. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I realized it's on an incline. Obviously, I only put about this much in though. So I'll screw it on, back it down. Can't really get under it when it's on the floor, it's too low. So we'll call it good. It's just trickling out a little bit. But I'm calling it good. Because it's only supposed to take 2.1 quarts. And this is about 2.1 quarts. There's that. Now I gotta put this back on under there. See, it's dripping a tiny bit. I'm gonna squeeze this in here. That angle, hold on. I couldn't really do video and find this at the same time. So I'm just gonna tighten it down a tiny bit with the wrench and call it good because it's already at where it's been sticking out the whole time. So I'm just gonna crank it down a tiny bit. All right, now to back it out. My mess, the car. Yep. Okay, here we are in the Jetta. Did the transmission fluid, and I guess this is our real first drive on the road on video. And I've been driving it for a couple of days, and it's felt amazing. No more little bit of grinding when going into third. bushings all still feel amazing. Shifts like butter. Very nice. Cruise is great too. Smooth ride. Handling's amazing, even though these tires are pretty old. I could just imagine how nice it would feel with new tires. It's funny because I go from this, like going around the roundabout in my neighborhood, to going to my truck, and I'm like, oh, leaning in my truck, and this, it's like you could use my pinky going through it. It's hilarious. Yeah, overall it's a very nice ride. And that transmission fluid really did it wonders. It shifts so good now. Before it was even a little hard to drive because of how it was shifting. It would like not want to go into gear. But now it floats right in. Okay. It's nice. It's not like before it would be hard to put it into gear. All good now. And that is going to conclude the video on transmission fluid. So far 10 out of 10 is at 84,000 miles. So I don't know when the time is. It might be 80,000 miles when you're supposed to change it. And I doubt it's ever been changed in this car since it only has 80,000 miles. But yeah, I changed it. Very good. Shifts amazing now, and almost ready to sell it.